So right now it's probably not the best time because it's really dark, but light enough just so that no one's out in the street for me to record. And right now it's about a week and a half into stage 1 of lockdown, so you might not see this video for a little bit. So by the time you're watching this, it'll probably be like stage 2 or 3 of lockdown. Just want to take you a rundown through the car and show you what I've done to it. So obviously I've got my bumper decal still on, they're still going strong. There's a few little bits and bubbles that are still in them because of obviously it's been raining, so it looks like it's worse than it is, but there's some bubbles here and there, but no, I've just kind of put a small wee blade into the bubbles and just kind of popped them a wee bit and closed them all off. Second thing, obviously SD badge, that's still staying strong from the last time. It's a bit more wigglier than last time, but it's still going strong, and even if it means anything, I'll just need to zip tie it and stuff like that, but aside from that, that's fine. Super glue, that's holding up quite well. I've been over so many speed bumps and so many potholes, and so far it's still held strong. About half an hour ago to an hour ago, I put these bonnet vents on. Tried to look for bonnet vents. So far I've put these sticky on ones, but the only thing is, if you can see by here, see it perfectly fine? They're sticking up by like half an inch, because the ones I bought didn't come with tape, so had to go to a store and buy some tape and just layer it over and over and over until it went near enough to the surface and hope for the best. So I've not drove with them on yet, but basically for tape you need to kind of wait until it's dry, put them on, and then leave for 24 hours. But where I live it's not exactly the best weather, so it's not raining so far. Hopefully they stick, but then I've not drove them yet, so I don't know if they will stick when I'm driving. But I'm trying to get real ones. I just don't know where to find someone that's near me where I live that puts them on without going like an hour to an hour and a half, 2 hours drive to go and get them. And if that's the case, I don't exactly want to drive with tape all over my bonnet, driving an hour doing 70 miles an hour. So yeah, don't want to do that. Next thing, I put mud flaps on. I didn't do a video on these because it's too much, if I'm being honest, it's too much effort to do some of the stuff that I did, but I did. I'm going to go over them, but trying to put something on that you're just new to and recording and trying to get the angles, it puts more pressure onto it, so I just decided to do it all without videoing it and then do a little run over, because these were the most hardest things. So these things, they're from Car Enchantments, which they weren't actually that bad, but I'm still in the process of trying to get used to them. But if I'm being honest, I'll do this. Like, there's black coming off them, so do you know what, compared to what the car usually is, it's not bad. So I just had to turn the wheel fully one way and the other way to put these on. And these ones at the back, I had to take the actual wheel off. Sorry if I'm speaking quiet, but yeah, this goes into the felt, and these two go into like you'll not be able to see it from this angle unless you'll probably not be able to see it, but right here there's like a wee metal thing that you attach to the actual inside of here, and I'll need to take this one off and just bend it a tiny bit more. But yeah, so far so good. And my car's usually always a mess. If I drive it somewhere like a 15-minute drive, my car at the back is such a mess. And ever since I put these on, I've not washed my car in like 4 or 5 days. Still clean, no mess whatsoever. So these mud flaps actually came in handy. And the only thing is they're a bit flappy, but maybe that's the way they're meant to be, I don't know. But right now I can barely get 4 fingers under the ground before it touches, so going up curbs is still an issue because obviously I've got my drive to get over, watching to go over a curb, so I try to angle it a bit more better and I do it slower. But then if they go against the curb, I'll obviously feel it, and doing this, pushing it to a tyre, it does put some strain on it, so maybe they're stronger than what you think. After all this car being clean, not a bit of mud in sight or anything, a bird decided to leave its own present. So this one, just by looking at it now, one part's more in, so you see there's a little cave in there. That I'll need to fix tomorrow if it's a good day, because that doesn't actually look too good. Yeah, so I'll need to take that off and do that one, because that doesn't look too good. So I'm glad I'm actually doing this video to look at stuff. But mud flaps are perfect and quite clearly they're working, so that's a good sign. So I've also put my Instagram handle here, which is also my YouTube handle, because why not? I've seen a lot of cars do that and it's quite easy. So I've also done this decal here, which looks a bit messy, but it's doing fine, and like I said here, a few bubbles here and there which I'll need done, but I don't know if I want to keep this or not. I don't know. I bought it just for a laugh, and so far it looks nice, but everyone that I've said kind of says it balances out, but this is the best side so far. And then and if I look at this side's not done too well. So this side's a bit off, and as you can tell by the T, it's more thicker in some places, and I've had to cut bits and this and that, but and up here I kind of messed up here, so I might need to redo this side. I'm not too sure, but a lot of people don't actually notice it at first, which is fine. I might want to remove the ST line badge here as well, because if I'm being honest, yes, it shows you that it's an ST line, but if I'm being honest, I want my car to be different. And fun fact, out of the ST line badge that I put on the back, the limited edition badge, the Instagram, the ST line here, the front badge, not the bumper because the bonnet things, I've just done them there. This badge is the only badge that people think I've done. Everyone always says, did you put that here? And this is the only thing that came from the factory that I've not done, that everyone always thinks I have done. Even though there's like 100 badges on the car that I've done, people don't think that's fine, but I don't know if I'm taking that off. I don't know yet, but tell me in the comments. I also took off the Fiesta letters here, but if I'm being honest, they look alright. And I just put a limited edition badge here, which I bought off eBay for about £7. And I put that on because this car was it was a limited number when I bought it. And this rubber bit here I put on, so this is just to stop the scratches, and a lot of people have been saying to me that I should buy one because it leaves like all this side bare. And to be honest, it was a nice wee factor to it, and it's actually handy when I have it, because the amount of stuff that I drag out of here and kind of try to avoid hitting this, so this was kind of like a wee nice little touch which I've done. Doesn't add any horsepower, I'm afraid. On the inside of the car, so what I've decided to do is, I said I was going to put some red lining in the car. I'm not going to do that. So what I've decided to do is, obviously all that's done. I did get the stickers here as well. I didn't actually need to take this lining off to put this on. I just kind of stuck it on. Got this on as well. Abso-fucking-lutely done that. All this was one part. Lining here. Got the thing here from print and peel stick here. Obviously just done one line here. That was the only change. And here I've got lines here. I had to put some that glue you use like in school and stuff, like the wee tubes of glue. I just had to put a wee bit on the very end because that was the only thing that wasn't sticking. But I think that was because I had like the wee alcohol wipe, and I think I put it on too quick and didn't let the alcohol thing set in and dry. Got another ST badge kind of sticker thing for the wheel, which sits perfectly, and it's the best one I've got so far. And then on the doors, I've just decided to keep the handles done, and I didn't want to put it here because you couldn't actually get, I'll do it in a sec because you can see it, but I couldn't exactly get any done for here because they didn't actually go really far out. They more or less stuck to the edge here, and if I'm being honest, it didn't look really nice, but everyone comments on the handles saying that the handles were the better option, so just kept that. But I don't know if I want to get more lining to make it look better, because right now you see the bit just here and it kind of annoys me. But except from that, done nothing else to the car. I did take the bit off here because I didn't exactly want that on, and the bits that are here, I'm going to try and get them for the silver bits here. That's another little thing. And obviously the ST racing badges, I was trying to get ones that were for ST line, but I wasn't paying an extra £15 and getting them delivered like a month later. Plus they were only £10 on Amazon for next day delivery, so I did that. I want to try and get some ST mats or ST line mats. There's someone on Instagram that's got one of them, so I'm going to try and see what I can do there. I'm going to try and get ST line coaster things for putting in here. Gloves, because obviously the pandemic that's going on just now. Except from that, that's everything. And I need to go back to Arnold Clark to get my light fixed, because that light is a bit movable compared to this one. And as soon as that's done, I'm going to try and get like the auto beam lights, so these are just a tad brighter and a tad bit more better quality. And I don't know if I want to put the Ford badge red and get one of them. I'll get my private regi on very soon, just need to wait for my place where I got the car to open. And yeah, but for the next part, bonnet vents are going to be the next look at, and I'm going to try and get, I want to see if I can get someone for like up here, but I don't really know if I want a chance doing that. But yeah, a little rundown what the car's like, and so far it's not really that bad. And I'm going to get sequential lights for the indicators, and that's going to be next, but I just don't know when I'm wanting to do that. And yeah, but except from that, everything's still the same. So yeah, just so you, just gonna say that was like a little overview of the car so far. Bonnet vents are not permanent. For all I know, as of this video, they can be on tonight and I can take them off tomorrow. It just depends, because I don't exactly want a chance driving when they're on, because like I say, they're about an inch, half an inch from the top of the car. But I'm trying to take them off, not hard, but I'm trying to like take them off with some strength, and so far they're fine. But so hopefully you'll enjoy, and I'll see you whenever the next video is. Bye.